Good, everybody? MidMorningSol here, back at it again with another Piofiore video. 2 down, 3 to go. So, folks, I will try to get Yang, but if I don't, then we'll just ride with whoever I get. Yeah, I don't really, there's not a clear-cut way to know. There's not a clear-cut way to know who exactly or how to get to the dude. I know it's done in prologue, so yeah, it kind of sucks, but I don't know. Discovering is half the fun. So yeah, what we gonna get? So yeah, let's go to La Storia, and you know, y'all, I will show you my choices, but we're gonna skip through most of the stuff. Alright, see you when chapter 1 actually hits. See, I feel as though we'll get Dante if we do this, because he was really nice in this choice. But let's go good morning. Because I feel as though it was Dante and Orlok. That's how I got Orlok's route. Alright. Okay, let's go with the other choice. I understand why they left. I understand why they would want to leave for the city.
Oh yeah. あんたも外に行きたいのかい?
Shit, I don't know. Exactly. I don't know what things are like outside of Arca. And sometimes I think about how things might be in places outside Berlone.
でもね、あんたは外に出て行ってもきっとすぐこの町に戻ってくるよ。
Oh my god, this applies to me so much. And this applies to a lot of us, especially like if you're going to college, if you plan on going to college, and you know, you're from a small town or even a big city, and you feel so comfortable there, you don't want to leave. Sometimes you just gotta leave, I feel, and explore a little bit, and then like once you find your groundling, once you get your niche with your job, then you know you settle down and you pretty much lock in the surrounding area until you need to move again or something of that effect. But yeah, it's just me. I think you're right. There's something special about our hometown after all. But that it's riddled with mafia, that's special. Okay.
お、そうだ。アルカを出るならよく気をつけるんだよ。
Okay.
ええ、ベレーノの方には一人で行かないようにね。いいかい?
Well, if I'm going after Yang, that's exactly where I'm going. Okay, this is repeating.
シニョリーナ、少しいいかい?
Oh, who's this? Who the fuck are you? Huh? A voice called to me as I passed the casino. Oh, he must be the chicken scratch face man. Right? Oh, he must be a good guy because the choir is singing as he enters my vision. A voice called to me as I don't know if I said that. Sorry, y'all. A voice called to me as I passed the casino. The man looked like he was in his 30s and was quite handsome. Ow! Hey, come holler at me. Is there something the matter?
些細なことが気になったものだから。もしや君はカジノに興味があるのかと。
You a gambling man. I know the perfect man doesn't exist, but well, I mean, if you have a vice, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. Do you have an interest in the casino? What? I guess so, yeah. Oh, I was just passing by. I don't have a particular interest. Oh yeah, Liliana's good. She's a good girl. She doesn't partake in such sin. I didn't have a talent for gambling. But more than that, I wasn't even the type to step inside a casino.
満点の回答だ。
Oh, look at that smile. Ooh. Huh?
そうとも。君のような女性はこんな真靴に足を踏み入れるべきではないよ。
Okay, yeah, of course, like me, Sasha, MidMorningSol. I'd like stuff in a hellhole. Thanks for making me feel like shit. I don't gamble a lot, but you know, it's fun to do every now and then. But like, I mean, shit, if you got a problem, then you shouldn't be in an area that has a casino nearby. Just saying. Someone like myself? What's that pin on your jacket, blazer, whatever the hell it is? Looks really out there. You speak as if you know me. This is the first time we met, isn't it?
いや、違わない。私たちが言葉を交わすのは初めてだよ。
No me gusta, y'all. What the fuck? So he could be stalking you just from this line alone. This is the first time we've exchanged words. So you've been scoping me out from afar like a stalker. Ugh. Don't. I already, like, I had a good bias on you until you shamed me, the player, for liking to gamble a little bit, and you're giving me stalker vibes. Don't be falling for the looks, y'all. You gotta know the man inside and out.
しかしながら、立ち居振る舞いを見るだけで、その人のあり方は大方予想がつくものだ。
Oh, and this dude judges books by its covers. Ugh. He continued to speak in a way that made it seem like he was warning me.
君は賭博場など関わらない方がいい。
Sweetheart, Lily's a good girl. She's not gonna gamble. She's good.
賭け事では所詮、真に価値のあるものなど手に入れようがないのだから。
Okay, you try to be philosophical and shit? Alright. You good. I'm good. We won't gamble. Oh, and with that, he turned around and walked away. Rude? Didn't even let me say my statement? You bastard. You don't even know your name. Who was he? Well, actually, I don't know who's Chicken Scratch Face Man. We actually don't know. We actually don't know who it could be, because we haven't seen the Directore without his mask. Ow, he could be cute. And you know, I kind of figured like he has that flamboyant air about him. He has that flamboyant air about him, but when he's like by himself, when his normal demeanor is shown, I kind of like that more. That's just me though. We don't even know who the Directore is. But now we kind of seen through Orlok's side story who he really is. Skipping. Nicola, you died. You died and then I was being mean to you. Here, I'll thank you again. Okay. So I think I gave thanks for the day with Orlok. And I asked for his blessing, I think, for Nicola. I don't know. Let's alternate. I don't know. I think my dumbass did this for Orlok, so we'll do this. I don't know. Okay, we could do new dialogue, sure. It's unusual seeing someone as young as you here, so you stood out. Huh?
目立つ。俺が?
Oh, Orlok. Oh, my little bee. I hope you don't get hurt. Why, yes. Most of those who come here are the elderly. So you sort of stood out in my memory. Ask for his name. He looks troubled. He found his way around me and spoke softly, as if mumbling to himself.
帰ります。
We had your route already, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Don't be sad. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you.
じゃあ、また。
I guess in passing, in other people's routes, yeah. I forgot to ask his name. Shit. Hook. I guess just keep smiling. I don't know. This one I don't know. Oh, Luca. Shit. He's a nice kid. I don't know. I guess we could do the other choice, cause for completion's sake, leave him be. I'm curious I'm curious what he's doing there, but I don't want to scare him or anything. I better get back to work.
いつもありがとうな、ジョーちゃん。
Okay, this is we'll come again. I guess we'll come again. I don't know.
ねえ、ちょっといいかしら。
New dialogue. What is it?
私ね、お腹が空いちゃって。
Oh, Elena. You like eating, don't you? Girl, is that some shade, Liliana? You trying to call Elena fat?
だってあなたが作ったトルタすごく美味しそうだったでしょ。
I know, I'm such a banging cook.
もし余ったら私が食べちゃおうと思っていたんだけど、全部なくなっちゃって。
Damn those homeless people. I mean, that's what we're here for, but damn them. They took all the leftovers.
私のお腹はもうすっかりトルタ気分なのに、このままじゃ耐えられない。
Girl, what is it that these girls want something sweet? I mean, child, please. I would rather have something hearty and filling. Like, y'all, that's why y'all hungry all the time, because sweets don't nutritionally fill you up. That's just me. I'm sorry. Oh, Elena.
だからね、帰りにパネッテリアに寄りたいんだけど、ダメ？
Panetteria. So that's the bakery. I forgot what it is in Spanish. How about we do? I'll go tell the sisters.
グラッツェ、リリー、大好きよ。
Elena looks really happy. Sister?
はい。
Elena and I will clean up here.
そう？お願いして大丈夫？
Yes, it shouldn't take long. I'd also like to go someplace with Elena after this so we can take care of the rest.
わかりました。では、私たちはもう戻ります。
Yes, the two young girls will be on their lonesome. This will work out swimmingly, y'all.
あなたたちもあまり遅くならないようにね。
Yes, sister. We saw them off, then began the cleanup.
あそこのお店なの。すぐ買ってくるからちょっと待っていて。
No, why would y'all split up? Oh my god. It's like the scary movie, the horror movie. Let's split up and we'll cover ground faster. No! Okay, be careful. Elena ran off in the direction of a nearby bakery. Good thing we made it before they closed. A sweet aroma drifted from the bakery as I waited for Elena to return. The area was getting dark, with not many people around. What's taking her so long?
金の髪、緑の目。
Right, bro.
リリアーナ・アドルナートだな。
Excuse me? Exotic clothes. They don't seem to be locals. Oh, did I get it? Did I get it? Are they members of the Lao Shu? I think I got it. Ah!
悪いが、しばらく眠ってもらう。
Oh, shit. Wait, that sounded sexual. I guess. Elena, don't run!
あなたたち何しているの？
Wow, we've come full circle. At first, they attacked Elena first, and like she ran, and then I ran up on her. Now they're attacking me first, and Elena runs up on us.
見られちまったか。
Uh-oh.
めんどくせえ。
Uh-oh. Oh no, please don't kill her. Please.
しかし、よく見りゃあっちもなかなかの上玉だ。いいねで売れるぜ、こりゃ。
Oh no. I told y'all leaving us by ourselves was gonna be a swimmingly well idea. Ooh, it's in English. I can understand it. I slowly regained consciousness. My head hurts. What a strange nightmare. I should get up soon to clean the church. Girl, you ain't cleaning no church. Huh? I lifted my heavy eyelids. Immediately, a dark room came into view. I sat up and looked around, but my surroundings were completely unfamiliar. What am I doing here? You're gonna be doing yang soon, don't you worry. If those people were from the Lao Shu, it can't be. Was I abducted? If so, Have I been brought to Veleno? I think, isn't Strano close to Veleno? So it was, you know, bound to happen. But why would they bring me here? My mind was all over the place. Confusion and anxiety filled my chest. What do I do? What could I do? In the midst of my confusion, I heard people talking outside.
これでいいだろ。あとは報告だな。ああ、おとなしく自分の部屋にいてくれりゃいいんだが。あの人、すぐ行方くらますしな。期待しねえ方がいいぞ。
These voices. Were they the ones who abducted me? Who is the he they were talking about? There were so many questions I wanted to ask. I'm scared, but I knew for a fact that just waiting around wouldn't do any good. I can move both my hands and feet. I was somewhat surprised to see they hadn't tied me up. Yeah, we appreciate that. Other people do tie you up. Maybe it was because I was unconscious, or perhaps they underestimated me. Lily, what you gonna do? What kind of fighting prowess do you have? And the answer is none. So I mean, unless you wanna prove me wrong, which I'd love to see, I might have a chance to escape. I felt a faint sense of hope and tiptoed to the door. Thank God. They didn't lock the door. Wow. These Lao Shu are just asking the, I guess they don't really care. I mean, it shouldn't be that big of a deal because they could probably snatch her up again really quickly. She wouldn't really know where to go, and they could probably like snatch her up before she leaves their stronghold. I carefully opened the door so I wouldn't make a sound, then peered into the hall. But what happened to Elena? Seeing that the coast was clear, I sighed with relief. I had almost lost all hope when I realized I was abducted by the Lao Shu. I may have a little bit of luck left. Careful not to make a sound, I slowly opened the door wider and stepped into the hallway. I tiptoed my way down the corridor. Eventually, I found the stairway leading downstairs. I hear people's voices downstairs. There seemed to be a few people on the bottom handing. Could they be guards? If I just walked down the stairs, they would definitely see me. If I can't use the stairs, maybe the window? But what floor am I on? For the time being, I should find a window. Maybe over here. Oh shit. I'm trying to find the bathroom. I've been caught. Shit. I instinctively ran for it, but the only place I can go is upstairs. You could have just told him, oh, I'm looking for the bathroom. Shit.
うるせえな。何騒いでるんだ。いや、
今そこに見慣れない女がいたからよ。誰か連れ込んだか？は
あ？まずい。どっちに行った？すぐ捕まえねえと。
I thought you should have played it off. been like, oops. I ran up the stairs and hid behind a nearby wall. All the stairs looked similar, so I had no idea how far up I went. Did I say something? Whatever. I think she's around here somewhere. Dang, I could barely hear him. The men opened each door and hurriedly searched inside the room. Oh my God. As they did, I held my breath and turned back toward the stairs. I don't think I could escape out the window from this floor. Ooh, Ciao. We don't need no daredevil Liliana. I just need to get as far down as I can. Oh no, someone's coming upstairs. I knew that if I ran back upstairs, I'd be trapped between them. Lord. But if I stayed here, I would be caught for sure. Please, God. My heart was pounding with fear as I ran up the stairs. No. Ooh, shit, you're on the rooftop. You stuck. You stuck. I opened the door at the end of the staircase and found myself on the rooftop. I felt the cool air on my skin and looked up at the night sky. For a second, I felt the tension break. But this is a dead end. There was nowhere else for me to run. I was faced with bitter reality and felt a sense of desperation come over me. I thought there was no one else on the rooftop until now. How big is this fucking rooftop? Oh no, someone's here? There was a that wasn't a pause. There was a dark shadow that blended into the night, standing at the edge of the rooftop. Are you gonna jump? Don't jump! Don't do it! Was he looking at the stars? Or was he looking down at the lights of the town beneath him? Oh, okay, yeah, you could be doing that, but why so close to the edge, my dear? Don't do that. You could slip it. He's not turning around. Wouldn't he have heard the door open as I came out here? He's too busy trying to look cool. Did he not see me? Then, if I'm able to hide myself, I might be able to get away. Just as I felt that faint hope. No. The shadow slowly turned around. The golden eyes that shone in the night seemed to be in a daze, as if they couldn't see me. I had a really bad feeling about this. An instinctive fear deep down. Who is he? I cowered from the eerie shadow. My body was beginning to tremble with fear. Okay, so for the most part, y'all, every time I hit run for it, it's not a good thing. So we're gonna learn from that, and we're going to just say something to him. Let me quick save, just to be sure. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna say something. I have to say something. It might be a futile effort, but just maybe he might be different from the other men. Yes, he actually has eyes and a face. He didn't rush to capture me like the others. Even if this is Lao Shu's base, I'm sure not everyone is a bad person. Girl. They may even hear me out. I hung on to whatever hope I had left and spoke up. I'm sorry for bothering you. I think I've been brought here by mistake. If possible, could you please not tell anyone that you saw me? This man ain't gonna do shit. He's not gonna wanna, this is gonna be a interesting route. Oh gosh, yeah, I take that as a no. Did he just smile? A moment ago, I was relieved to think I'd been spared. Well, throw that off the cliff, off the ledge. Because, yeah, I think you're just as caught as ever. However, I was now terrified. The moment I saw him smile, I froze. I just couldn't move. In the next moment, Ciao. I didn't even say howdy doody to you. I'm fucking sucking your face. Wow. My lips were sealed. What the? A slender arm had reached out, catching me by the chin. It pulled me in. And in my vision was an unexpectedly beautiful person drawing closer to me. Our faces touched. I could smell a sweet flowery fragrance and felt something wet on my lips. Ooh. Ooh. You try to put a spell on you, child. Huh? What? Oh, whoops. What's happening? I struggled to break free from his grasp and turned my face away. Stop! But they would. Where did she say stop? Because it had to be like that. But they wouldn't listen. Despite having very thin fingers, the power of his strength was too much. Oh, girl, we know that. He done choked you out like 2 times in the Warlock's route, so don't underestimate the power of slender fingers. I felt like a sweet poison was entering my lips. My head felt dizzy and my vision went white. I felt myself fading. What the fuck? Is he really, like, poisoning her? Oh my god, he's serious. Is he poisoning her? Because every time I try to fight somebody, I die. For some reason, I couldn't resist. No, maybe it's best that I don't resist him. If I acted recklessly, I had a terrifying feeling he would kill me on the spot. God, ugh. Why would... Ugh. Ugh, ugh. I was scared. I had no specific reason behind my fear, only my instinct telling me to fear him. If this man lays a hand on me, I'll lose all the power left in my body. I didn't know how much time had passed. It felt like an eternity, but suddenly the moment came to an end. Footsteps barged on the rooftop. It was the men looking for me. Yang, you hoe. What the fuck? You just kissed me long enough so that these people would catch me.
すいません。いや、例の女がちょっと。
Oh, no, like, don't ask for forgiveness. He was planning his ada love spell on me.
ここにいる。
He spoke casually, and I froze where I stood. It was Yang. He casually bent down and stared into my shaken face. He then whispered, as if to a lover. Ooh. My title card.
どうやらお前は俺の客人らしいな。リリアーナ。
That's how you treat all your guests? Okay, I ain't judging. I was at a loss for words. He knew from the beginning. He knew who I was. I had no choice but to accept this heavy truth. I knew there was no other option. I mean, girl, what you ran up on the roof. Where the hell was you gonna escape? Like, I don't know if there's a side stair or whatever. I don't know how Italian architecture and typical building layout is, but you were stuck no matter what when you went up to the roof. There was never a way out for me from the very beginning.
それで自分の置かれた状況はどれくらい把握している?
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to get over that ada love spell you put on me. Like sticking your tongue down my throat. Really appreciate it. They had taken me from the rooftop to a room inside, where they sat me down on a chair. The members of the Lao Shu simply stood behind the man and didn't say a word.
言っておくが、書生のために無知のふりをしようなどとは思わんことだ。
What are you talking about?
言葉の通じない相手とのおしゃべりほど苛立つものもないからな。
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you can't play dumb with this dude. He is smart. He's very cognizant of the situation. Like, he not only moves for himself, but he predicts others. He predicts like the movement of others. So, I mean, yeah, you can't play dumb with him. He spoke in a tone that made it difficult to tell what his true intentions were. He continued without waiting for my answer. Excuse me.
もしお前が思考を放棄するような真似をすれば、何もわからない、すべて教えろとこちらに委ねるのであれば、その脳みそは飾りなのだろう。俺はお前に価値を見出さない。
Ew. Okay, you want a smart woman, I get that, but must you be so grotesque?
つまらないおしゃべりは嫌いだ。
Yeah, I'll bet.
お前が上手に話してみせたら、褒美に疑問に答えてやろう。それと要点を絞って分かりやすく話せ。
What are you, some kind of debate teacher or something? Like, bro.
ブルローネに来て数年経つが、イタリア語は煩雑でかなわん。
Okay, fair enough. Don't beat around the bush. Because, yeah, he has that much of an understanding for Italian. He can lie with such a straight face. He's been yeah. Japanese voiceover, English text, but we're assuming he's speaking Italian. Gotcha. He's been speaking in fluent Italian this whole time. But girl, if you raise your voice to say something like that, I'm pretty sure he's gonna like snap your neck again. I couldn't help but sigh. Don't make that face. I think like if you even look at him sideways, he's gonna want to kill you. That seemed to come as a surprise to him as he cocked his head. I suppose I had no choice but to prepare for the worst. I stared back at his golden eyes and spoke. I am clearly at a disadvantage.
そうか。発言を許してやるだけ優しいつもりだったが。
He was also generous enough to give you them lips, girl. And saying the wrong thing will end my life.
では、貝のように黙り込むか
I mean, what choice do I have? If I say nothing, you'll kill me? That's bullshit. I can't. If I say nothing, you'll be displeased. You were the one who said I'm in a dangerous spot. If you abandon any effort to think for yourself, you will not be worth anything to me. That's what he said. Yes, he was. Get it together, Lily. Your life is on the line, unfortunately.
では、どうする
Oh, is this some mental chess going on? I'll talk, because I have no other choice. I'll tell you everything I know, and I'm going to see how you react.
俺を寝踏みしようというわけか
I didn't say all that. His smile deepened as if the whole situation amused him. Without taking my eyes off him, I thought very hard and finally spoke. I'm in Valeno. The people who attacked and abducted me called you Yang on the rooftop, which means you are the boss of the Lao Shu. The head of the Lao Shu rarely made appearances in the outside world. I had never met him, of course, nor I had never ever seen him. However, I have heard of his name before. As if to confirm my assumption, the man before me smiled widely.
ご名答
Yay, I guess. He was exactly as he was rumored to be. A killer who took the lives of both friend and foe. And y'all want me to be with this dude? No matter how inhumane or cruel, he was capable of doing anything without hesitation. He had an intimidating aura unlike anyone else.
それで他に気づいたことは
The fact that you are showing your face must mean you brought me here for a specific reason. As much as I didn't want to believe it, that was the only conclusion I could come to. That is all I can think of. With that, I clenched both my fists, which were sitting on my lap. I don't know if my answer was what he was looking for. My body tensed, knowing that the worst could happen to me if it wasn't. He gave me a tormenting stare and slowly started to speak up.
悪くない
Please don't kill me.
言葉が通じる相手なら喋る価値もあるというものだ
What the fuck? Whatever, Yang.
し
Just tell
か
me.
しリリアーナ怯えているのか震えているようだが
I don't know who you think. You think I'm some kind of bad bitch. That'll be for another run. But no, I'm scared right now. Yes. He was right. I couldn't help but look away. Being exposed to the threat of death, if I let my guard down now, I may start to cry. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Okay. It's because you're intimidating. I'm not frightened. The first one's the truth. The second one, you be straight up lying. Oh my god, this is hard because I don't know what kind of mental gymnastics Yang is all about. But if I tell him the truth, I feel as though he's gonna kill me. And you know what, y'all? Let me save. Because it's like choice after choice. Holy shit. I might be saving more than Orlok. Alright, let me tell him the truth. We'll see. I have a bad feeling, but we'll tell him the truth. That's right. You're intimidating. I decided to be honest. Being taken to a mafia base and being tested by its leader, of course I would feel this way. The best I could do was try and keep my voice steady.
芝居はあまり上手くないようだな。
What? I'm telling you the truth. What the fuck do you want?
それでもペラペラと語ってみせたのはお前なりの虚勢だったか。
What? What? What are you talking about? That would be if I would agree if that was the second choice. I'm telling you, I'm scared. What the fuck?
しかし評価しよ
Okay, as long as you don't kill me, I'm good. Commend? Because I said you were intimidating?
う。違う。お前は生存の可能性を高める努力を怠らなかった。
Are you serious? Are you gonna kill me? Then you're not gonna kill me? What kind of... This route is gonna have me driving up a wall. He smirked and responded vaguely.
生きようという意志のあるものを手にかけるのは心が痛む。
Does it now? Does it?
俺もアッキ羅刹ではないからな。
Well, you sure got hair that's reminiscent of the devil. Is that so? As he said that, I felt that he was scarier than a devil. Yang looked at the men who were standing by and muttered orders.
下がれ。
Uh-oh.
わかりました。何かあれば呼んでください。
Last member A, what is he gonna do? The weepy. The vigilant man exited the room and I was left alone with Yang. Oh god. Yang smirked, turning to me once more.
さて、約束を守るとしよう。
What? Are you seriously gonna kill me?
何か知りたいことがあるなら、
Oh,
気の向
okay.
く範囲で答えてやるが。
I will answer with whatever I feel like answering. Bro, please. I need to think carefully. I'm not sure he won't answer many questions. I'm sure he won't answer many questions. Sorry, y'all. Once he's bored, he may end this session abruptly. I chose one thing that I was most curious about. Man, this is choices aplenty. Holy shit. Why me? What will happen to me? Huh. Damn, y'all. Okay, so through the other routes we've played, we know why it's her. She doesn't know at this point in time in this route. But I mean, I would want to see from their perspective the second choice. But the first choice is like, I think it'll flow better. But then again, he doesn't want to talk about, oh, tell me everything, which is kind of what would fall in line with why me. We'll do second choice. What will happen to me now?
さて
Oh, Yang! Yang, come on, man. God damn it. He spoke in a joking way, but his eyes were still stone cold.
不安で仕方がないか。己の未来に怯えるのもいいな。自らの頭を使うつもりがないなら、俺から教えてやることは何もない。
Okay, I get it. You get off on intelligence. He responded as if he was bored. For a moment I was scared, but I mustered the courage to speak up. I only want to understand the predicament I'm in. In order for me to do so, I need information.
ならば、自分が誘拐された理由を
Oh my
聞いて
god,
み
so
る
the first choice, why me?
お前の存在はパルツオーネファミリーにとって重要な意味を持っている。
The Falzone family?
お前は何も知らされていない。自分の立場に自覚もない。
Position.
そうだ。すでに峡谷筋の情報源からも裏を取っている。お前という存在に価値があることに間違いはない。
Position, existence, value. The words together made no sense to me. I had never been aware of any connection between myself and the Falzone. But no matter how much I denied it, nothing would shake his conviction. And it wouldn't change the information he obtained either.
なんだ。
Isn't that supposed to be a question? Perplexed, I asked another question. It was all I could do. Was the reason the Laoshu took me to make a deal with the Falzone? Nope.
いいよ。パルツオーネが大切にしている女に一度会ってみ
No,
たくて。
we know why. Bullshit, but
だから招いた。それ以上の意味はない。
he's lying with a straight face. He had no intention of hiding his attitude. But if I'm really connected to the Falzone, he could threaten me. He could threaten them and ask for ransom. It was easy for me to come to the conclusion that is why they abducted me.
お前にはしばらくここで生活してもらう。食事は振る舞うし、寝床も用意してやる。
Feed me what exactly? It's gonna be more than food, huh? For some time.
パルツオーネは今頃躍起になってお前を探しているはずだ。そして遠からずお前がここにいると知り奪い返しに来るだろう。
So if the Falzone really does attack the Laoshu, I can be freed.
だからお前をベレーの地区より外には行かせない。
Huh? Then that means you'll let me walk around as long as it's within Veleno?
構わん。
Thank you, I guess. I mean, Falzone's locked me in their fucking mansion. Orlok, we were able to go back and forth to the church within the Laoshu. And yeah, he lets me roam around the part of Valeno.
それと大切な客人に万一のことがあっては胸が痛む。専用の護衛をつけてやろう。
Oh, gee, thanks. I wonder who it's gonna be. Those damn brats. It's not really a guard, is it? Rather, someone to watch me? He saw me sigh gloomily and his eyes thinned as if it were amusing to him.
すぐに殺しはしない。死なれてしまっては価値がないからな。
He won't kill me yet. What's good? Front. Well, we're back at the Falzones.
報告です、カポ。例の件についてなんですが、ついに目撃証言が上がりました。
Oh yeah, Elena?
続けろ。
二人の男が彼女を路地に連れ込み、無理やり拉致するところを見たと。服装からしてベレーノの人間、おそらくラオシュ絡みじゃないかってことで、男たちが彼女を連れてベレーノ方面に向かったことは間違いなさそうです。その後の足取りは今追ってます。
分かった。下がっていい。
はい、失礼しました。
困ったことになったね。ああ、最近のラオ州は若い女性を無差別にさらっていたようだけど。
Yeah, well, they got the right one.
無差別じゃなかったのかもね。全ては彼女にたどり着くためだったのかも。
彼女を探していたと。
ヤンは彼女が僕たちの鍵だって知ってしまったのかもしれない。
ヤンの思惑がどうであれ、俺たちはどんな手を使っても彼女を取り戻さなければならない。ファルツォーネの使命にかけて必ず。
けどベレーノ地区は危険だよ。ラオ州の息がかかった人間ばかりだし、僕たちでもおいそれとは立ち入れない。僕たちは他組織の領域に立ち入らないのを暗黙の了解にしているしね。
Oh, have a little espionage, you know what I'm saying? Like, have some mafia family go in there plain clothes.
どちらにしろ今すぐ動くわけにはいかない。都度状況に合わせて対応しよう。僕も懇意の情報屋たちに探らせてみるから。
Exactly.
だが、もし彼女がラオ州のヤンの拠点に連れ去られたのなら、たやすく嗅ぎつけられるような情報など転がってはいないだろ
う。それはそうだけど、だからって調べないわけにもいかないよ。らしくもなくイライラしているんだね、だって。そんなにあの子が心配なの？
Aww.
違う。使命を守るためだ。
Okay, you know. When we get to your route, Dante, you'll be tooting a different note. Just saying. You'll be worried about me. Alright, let's see what the other one is.
当カジノのご利用に感謝いたします。本日もまた大きなお取引を終えられたようですね。
ああ。
Yeah, we know who the Direttore and Lee.
もはや狩猟のあの方よりあなたの方がラオ州にとって欠かせない人材なのでは？
あまりおだてるな、ディレットーレ。何も出ないぞ。
いいえ、
私は本心を申し上げているまで、あなたは今狩猟代理として様々な面で表立って動かれておいでです。資金も芳醇に蓄えておられるようですし、実質ラオ州の頭と言っても過言ではないかと。
Yeah, Lee, you know you like them compliments about you being the head of the Lao Shu. I see you grinning like the Cheshire cat. Okay, it was called compliment. Okay, so yeah, I think I said this. The idea of him doing so at some point kept me from feeling relieved. I can't trust him. The anxiety that nested in my heart only grew. Okay, so yeah, we did run into his room. We did run into his room in Orlok's route. I must say, I was like, I like the tiger skin rug on the floor, and yeah, it's cute. I like the imperial looking bed. I'm saying from Animal Crossing, y'all, but yeah, I like this room. It's nice. The lantern like lighting. Okay, so after Yang and I spoke for a short while, he brought me to a room. He told me he'd take me to my room, but clearly this room is already being used by someone. Girl, oh my God, Yang. What the fuck?
寝る。
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't think you've explained his porcelain skin, his tattoo of an eagle spread across his chest. Really? It's an eagle? And arms. Yeah, his tattoo is of an eagle spread, but sooner or later you gonna be spread eagle, child. I tried my best to avert my eyes from his body and asked him, this is the room I'm going to use, right?
そうだ。
No, this is his room. Why are you taking your clothes off?
ここは俺の部屋だ。服を着たままだと寝心地が悪い。だから脱いだ。
Bro, we haven't even like, I don't know. God, you're so easy. Your room? Then where's my room?
だからここだ。
Chad, he trying to be slick. Here.
そうだ。お前は大切な客人だからな。俺の部屋で休ませてやろう。
Yes, with you in it. Thank you. I can feel all the blood in my head leave me. Is there any way you could prepare a separate room for me? Like the one y'all left me in when I was unconscious? It could be the room from earlier, or even a closet. Anywhere. I don't want you to touch me yet.
客人をそんなところに寝泊まりさせられん。第一、その部屋を使うときにお前が寝ていては邪魔だ。
Girl, just get in the bed, hog all the covers, and clam up real tight. But even so, no, we can't do this. Everything was happening so quickly, I felt dizzy and I couldn't say anything. To sleep in a room alone with another man, that's too... Seeing me flustered, Yang gave an exhausted sigh. He's like, girl.
二人きりでなければいいのか?
He's like, damn, that kiss didn't work. Huh?
部下どもが雑魚寝をしている部屋ならあるにはあるが。
Well, damn. Like I said, no judgment though. You run your place how you want to run it.
大勢の男に囲まれて寝るのと一人の男と共寝するのと
That other room didn't have anybody in it. What the fuck? Where is this coming from? You think you're slick? Trying to scare her into sleeping with you.
どちらがお前の好みで
Yo, what is this mental shit that you're doing? Stop it. Get some help. Yang had an emotionless look as he judged my reaction, then continued on swiftly.
イタリアの風土に影響されたのか、ラオ州の男たちは女好きでな。
Oh my god.
お前が行けばさぞかし歓迎するだろう。何せ誰のものでもない女は全員のものと同義だからな。
No ma'am. Girl, just sleep with him. At this point. Oh my god. What kind of kennel are you running, Yang? You better fix these damn men of yours. Ew. I wasn't naive enough to know I wasn't naive enough to not know what he meant by welcome. Well, good, Lillian. I'm glad you understand that context. He spoke in a tone as if he were seducing me and whispered into my ear.
教えてやろう、リリアーナ。
Oh my god! What the fuck? This is just the first night. Calm down. He peered into my face with a cruel smirk, seeming to be toying with his prey.
この巣穴で何事もなく生き延びるのにとても簡単な道が一つだけある。
What is it?
狩猟の女になればいい。
Oh my god. Do you not know restraint? Do you not teach your men restraint? What the fuck? You couldn't even help yourself.
俺のものに手を出すような命知らずはつまらんことに一人もいないからな。
Oh my god.
お前がこの部屋で寝起きすれば俺の部下はどう思うだろうな。俺はこう見えて飽きやすい。自分の部屋に女を住まわせるなど我ながら稀有な気まぐれだ。
That may be true, but oh my god. Oh, Lily. Again, Yang with these mental gymnastics in which he always gets the gold medal for. He's basically coercing you into sleeping with him. Not necessarily having sex. I don't know. Maybe he's got that restraint. I don't really set the bar that high for him, but still. Then the others might think that you've taken a liking to me. Let me read that again. The others might think that you've really taken a liking to me.
そしてベレーノにいる限りお前の身の安全も保証されるというわけだ。お前の俺の女の機嫌を損ねれば俺に殺されかねんからな。
Oh my god, I don't want you killing people on my behalf.
安全なねぐらは嫌いか？
Wow. Oh
こ
my
の
god.
話を聞いてもなおこの部屋を出たいというのなら
Fucking
止めは
bastard.
しないが
I've sensed this ever since they brought me here, but I have no choices in anything. He was too good at eliminating all other options. So, at least you wisened up to know that, Lily. Holy shit. I would like to stay in this room.
そうか
Don't you touch me. Huh? What? I said, what? I tried to resist, but he easily lifted me up and took me to his bed. Oh my god! He sneered as he climbed on top of me. Oh my god. Oh my god! I said I was gonna sleep in here, not sleep with you in here. His hair was glossy and beautiful. In the dim of the room, his hair glowed redder than the blood as it fell atop my cheek.
どうして驚いている
Yeah, why are you surprised, Lily? He basically was gonna circumvent this to you're gonna sleep with me.
俺が何もせず紳士的に指を加えて見守ってくれるとでも思ったか
Come on, Lily, hold that L. Hold that L and hold something else of it. Did you honestly think that? I didn't think that. When I looked back at his golden eyes, I felt shivers run down my spine. What?
往生際が悪いぞリリアン選んだのはお前だ
I can't. But I. Uh-oh. Oh, honey. Oh, God. I'm gonna. I think you're just supposed to accept it. But I think it might be a bad ending if you don't accept. We're gonna accept. Damn you, Yang. Damn you to hell. I was the one who chose. Although I realized how unfair Yang's words were, I decided to stop struggling. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I know you're happy. I couldn't look at his gaze. My emotions were in turmoil deep in my heart, and I felt like he'd see through me. I didn't want to look at him anymore, and I didn't want him to see anymore, so I closed my eyes tightly. I heard the bed creak. Ooh, child. I tensed up and my lips were mercilessly sealed. I'm going to lose my mind. I felt myself melting everywhere he touched, from my fingertips and beyond.
いいのか目を閉じて
Oh, shit. Well, turn off the lights and I'll open my eyes. Huh?
お前が今俺に何をされているか過敏に感じ取る羽目になる
Oh, yes. But if I opened my eyes, I knew his beautiful face would be right in front of me. I didn't have the courage to peer into his eyes. Oh, Lily, you probably gonna be walking like a damn cowboy.
好きにしろ
His voice was sneering as it spilled into my ear. Damn him. Damn him. I know she's gonna be glowing like a damn firefly. Okay, Liliana. She said challenge accepted, and Yang, I hope he delivers. Woo! Yang is a little easy bake oven, y'all. Well, with that, that's chapter 1, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video here, and I will see y'all for the continuation of Yang's playthrough, Yang's route, excuse me. Yeah, like I said, we'll be focusing more on Piofiore playthrough, but I will sprinkle in Cafe Enchante. Mainly on the weekends, I'll be playing Cafe Enchante, but from time to time, you know, uploading wise, I'm probably gonna alternate one video for Cafe Enchante, one video for Piofiore, and we'll keep doing this until I fully complete Piofiore, and then yeah, we'll focus on Cafe Enchante. So folks, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate you stopping on by. Y'all know my philosophy on this YouTube shit. View what you wanna, do what you wanna, and I'll see you lovely lads and lassies in the next episode. So until then, my friends, take care, take it easy, and peace.